We loved with a love that was more than love. The boundaries which divide life from death are at best shadowy and vague. Who shall say where the one ends and where the other begins? Beauty of whatever kind, in its supreme development, invariably excites the sensitive soul to tears. You wish to forget anything on the spot, make a note that this thing is to be remembered. I am above the weakness of seeking to establish a sequence of cause and effect between the disaster and the atrocity. Were I called on to define, very briefly, the term art, I should call it the reproduction of what the senses perceive in nature through the veil of the soul. The mere imitation, however accurate, of what is in nature entitles no man to the sacred name of artist. The 99 are with dreams, content but the hope of the world made new, is the 100th man who is grimly bent on making those dreams come true. The true genius shudders at incompleteness and usually prefers silence to saying something which is not everything it should be. Experience has shown, and a true philosophy will always show, that a vast, perhaps the larger portion of the truth arises from the seemingly irrelevant. It is by no means an irrational fancy that, in a future existence, we shall look upon what we think our present existence as a dream. In criticism I will be bold, and as sternly, absolutely just with friend and foe. From this purpose nothing shall turn me. A strong argument for the religion of Christ is this, that offenses against charity are about the only ones which men on their deathbeds can be made not to understand, but to feel as crime. In one case out of 100 a point is excessively discussed because it is obscure. In the 99 remaining it is obscure because it is excessively discussed. I need scarcely observe that a poem deserves its title only inasmuch as it excites, by elevating the soul. The value of the poem is in the ratio of this elevating excitement. There are few cases in which mere popularity should be considered a proper test of merit. But the case of songwriting is, I think, one of the few. Deep into that darkness peering, long I stood there, wondering, fearing, doubting, dreaming dreams no mortal ever dared to dream before. They who dream by day are cognizant of many things which escape those who dream only by night. All religion, my friend, is simply evolved out of fraud, fear, greed, imagination, and poetry. I have no faith in human perfectibility. I think that human exertion will have no appreciable effect upon humanity. Man is now only more active, not more happy nor more wise, than he was 6,000 years ago. There is something in the unselfish and self-sacrificing love of a brute, which goes directly to the heart of him who has had frequent occasion to test the paltry friendship and gossamer fidelity of mere man. Of puns it has been said that those who most dislike them are those who are least able to utter them.